Hey guys, it's Tamara. I am checking in with you. This is a bonus video for this week. I decided to go ahead and post this video as a bonus. I wanted to talk just briefly about Dr. Martin Luther King. We had a celebration worldwide for Dr. King, and I think with everything that's been going on in this country and everything that's been going on in our world, I think that it's extraordinarily important for us to focus on who Dr. King was and what he represents for us today. I also think in terms of mental health, we have to look at the attributes and the qualities that he possessed, because I think they can inform the mental health system a great deal. I'm actually going to post the link to the article that I wrote on Monday about this, and it is, the title of the article is The 5 Qualities that Dr. King has that we truly need in today's society, but I also think that we truly needed in the mental health field. So I want to talk a little bit about that, and I think it's proper and in place for us to recognize him here on my channel. So let me just go down a listing of qualities that I think he possessed and why it's important for us today. So I think that Dr. King, you know, he fought as a civil rights leader for the rights of people of color, for the rights of people who were considered less than because of the color of their skin, because of the social marginalization that they experienced or that people of color experienced. One of the things that Dr. King did, however, was reach multiple groups of people, large numbers of people, right? His language was always all inclusive. It was never partial, right? It was never, you know, you're African American or you're Native American or you're a person of color. I'm just going to talk about you guys, right? He talked about us as a society, us as a world, right? Who we are as humans, who we are as people who are struggling every day to live life and gain some meaning out of it. So the very first quality that I think Dr. King possessed that we all should strive to possess is integrity, right? Integrity within the mental health field, integrity in our political structure is sorely lacking, right? We have people who are not truthful. We have people who are manipulative. We have people who are dominating. We have people who are overbearing in the mental health field, in the political arena, even making a comment on YouTube about any of the things that's going on in our world. I've seen large numbers of people create arguments and fights, and the disagreements are so ugly and they're so low and they're so condescending and they're so demeaning. What we fail to realize as people is that we don't have to do that, right? We can have a conversation. We can disagree. We can share our view and our perspective without hurting one another, without stirring the pot, without creating anger and resentment in each other. Where has that gone, right? Where has that gone? All right, so integrity, we have lost that. Let me fix my camera, guys. There we go. Sorry. So we've definitely lost integrity, right? The other thing that Dr. King possessed was honesty and truthfulness. There was nothing that he has said ever that has not been truthful and honest. When I go back to Dr. King's sermons and a lot of the marches that he had spoken at, I cannot, for the life of me, I cannot find any clip where Dr. King has been impartial, where he has been untruthful, where he has disregarded, oh my God, my camera is sliding again, I'm so sorry, where he has been untruthful, where he has been sneaky, manipulative, and sly, where he has harmed large numbers of people because he is lying. I have yet to see that, and yet we see that in our political structure. Hint, hint, in our political structure. We also see it in the mental health field, right? We have people who lie, who cheat, who steal, who manipulate, And unfortunately, they work in the field, or unfortunately, they're patients sometimes, right? So honesty and truthfulness is what he possessed. The next thing that he possessed was a problem-solving mentality. He knew that if he incorporated certain positions and certain things, and if he incorporated certain viewpoints and aspects of things, if he tried to incorporate certain mentalities, and if he brought together certain kinds of people, he knew, oh my God, it's sliding again, I think. Sorry, guys. He knew that he could change things. He was a problem solver. He wasn't a problem contributor, right? He was a problem solver. He wanted to solve the issue, right? All right. So the next thing is he was very open, right? Open-minded, open emotionally, right? Open psychologically. He knew what it would take to change things, and he knew exactly what to do to change it, right? He knew how to get to the heart of the matter. He knew how to deconstruct ignorance and reconstruct it with love, right? And the last thing, among many other things that Dr. King did, was he knew how to embrace the heart and the soul of man. He didn't just strive to talk and to make you listen. He didn't just strive to educate you, right? He strived or strove, if there's any such word, I'm making up my own words, guys, to touch the heart and the soul of man, right? Everything that I do on this channel is aimed at touching your heart and aimed at touching your mind, right? I'm not trying to manipulate you. I'm not trying to force you to see things my way. The whole goal of this channel and of Dr. King and other people like me and like Dr. King is to get to your heart and soul. And that's one of the things that Dr. King did very well. He didn't have to force you to do anything. He knew how to get to your heart and to your mind and how to make you see in a very loving and educated way that the way that we are going is down, right? Thank you so much, guys, for being with me today. I hope that you can kind of think and process this a little bit deeper. I welcome your comments in the comment section below. I will be back on Friday with another video. On Monday, we talked about sex offenders, but Friday, we're going to switch it up a little bit because I want to talk a little bit more about sociopaths. That's a topic that we've talked about so many times here, and I want to talk about the 6 subtle characteristics of pathological liars. So we're going to incorporate that in the video on Friday. But again, I welcome your comments. How do you see Dr. King's day? What did you do to celebrate his legacy on Monday? And do you think that we need to celebrate his legacy and his integrity within the mental health field? Should we incorporate who he is as a person into politics? I certainly believe that we do. All right, guys, I'll see you really soon. Bye-bye.